Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Yes, it's Flight Sim Sunday. Yeah, I've decided to release one of these videos a week, and yeah, just see where we go with it. Yeah, if people want to see more, then I could put more out, but do let me know in the comments. But I hope everyone is well. So I've been grinding a little bit since the last episode, but in fairness, I haven't been on the game for probably about a week or 5 days, something like that. And yeah, I've kind of forgotten the controls a little bit, but we'll see how we get on. I have got our reputation up to almost a B, and as you can see, we've got up to level 7 in our reputation, or our XP is up. So if we have a quick look at our specializations, I have been grinding away, and yeah, we've got obviously that ticked off, which we did last episode. But yeah, we're up to level 3, so we can now, if we get our commercial pilot license, we will be able to do ferry flights, flight seeing. We are 1 level away from skydiving aviation, and 3 levels away from light cargo transport as well. So yeah, I've been obviously doing quite a lot off screen just to get us up to that. But I think today we are going to go do CPL, and then yeah, we're going to start working away and getting some of these specializations ticked off. So we'll do a ferry flight, and then yeah, we'll probably do a flight seeing site as well. And yeah, I had a comment off good friend of the channel, Jack Sarge, Jack Sarge Farming, to potentially do a flyover of his home airport, which is in Tasmania. So I think, yeah, if people do have those requests, yeah, then it'd be really cool to go and do those things. So if we've got time this episode, we'll go and do that. But we'll get cracking, and I think, well, we need to get straight into it and our CPL. So commercial pilot license allows you to fly an airplane for financial compensation and embark on your journey as a professional pilot across a wide variety of activities. So far we've been kind of just doing it for local clubs, flying about, getting our hours up, blah blah blah. But now we can start going out as a freelancer or employed by a company to start getting paid, which will obviously boost up our credits, which are sitting at 3,000, which is not much. But I think as soon as we've done this, I'm going to be looking at doing our night currency and tailwheel endorsements, and then yeah, we'll start branching out into the various other parts as well. So yeah, so watch this space. So this is going to eat up most of our money, but I think this is pretty much a similar flight to what we did for our PPL, but yeah, slightly more stringent, I think. So we'll see how we get on. So we'll take exam. There goes most of our money, and yeah, I'm going to learn from a few of the things that I did on the last episode with editing and stuff like that, and yeah, we'll yeah, skip bits and yeah, fast forward bits for you guys. I will probably do them in game just to keep the XP up just now, but we might start fast forwarding stuff as well. This is the last step before becoming a professional pilot. To receive a commercial pilot's license, CPL, you will have to complete a new check ride consisting of a cross-country flight between Van Nuys and Bob Hope airports in LA. If you need further information, today's flight plan between KVNY and KBR has already been loaded into your aircraft's glass cockpit. Proper ATC interaction is expected to be performed throughout the flight. So if we look at the brief, so we need to taxi to the runway, stop, hold short, align, take off, reach a speed of 102, merge into traffic patterns by climbing upwind until you reach 1500 feet, fly crosswind, follow VFR, slow down, use flaps, land smoothly. Since this is more advanced piloting exam, you will be graded on your aviator performance throughout the flight. Follow your flight plan, pay attention to your speed, aircraft handling and smoothness on takeoff and landing. Remember to ask for the right ATC clearances. Cool. So, let's do it, shall we? Okay, let's get going. We'll get various bits and bobs sorted of this Cessna. Chocks away. There we go. Static port and piton, or pitot, sorry. There we go. Right. Right, examiner's in there. There he is. Oh, a little bit stuttery. Right. RB. Get the startup procedure going.
Welcome to your CPL check ride, the last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport. You can start when you are ready.
Okay.
Van Nuys Ground Cessna November 48265 with Papa. Request taxi for takeoff east departure.
Cessna November 48265 taxi to and hold short of runway 16 are using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120.
Taxiing hold short runway 16 are via taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie Cessna 265.
Okay, so let's get ourselves to the taxiway. And let's get this show on the road, shall we? It looks like it's quite a short taxi this time, which is good. So, oh, we're a little bit stuttery today. Apologies. I think... I can't stop. Not a good start. Press the wrong button.
48265. Ready at runway 16 are east departure.
Right, that's one button I've already messed up.
48265. Altimeter 29er. 9er to departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16R.
Okay, so we're
Cleared
ready
for
to
takeoff
go.
runway 16 are Cessna 265.
Alright. Okay, so we get ourselves into the centre of this runway. There we go, and we're going to take off this way. Alright, get ourselves onto the centre line. Okay. Get one click of flaps and gun it. Let's do it. A little bit of a breeze across the runway today. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely a bit wobbly today. Okay, up we go. So we'll start our initial climb, we'll get to 1500 feet and then yeah, we'll get ourselves to the right place.
Cessna 265, continue for east departure.
Van Nuys Tower Cessna November 48265, continue for east departure.
There we go, acknowledge the ATC. Yeah, we've got a beeping sound going on. There we go. 1900 feet, reach crosswind end. So we'll make our turn to the east And yeah, we'll keep climbing. There we go. So once we get to 1900 feet, we'll level out. There we go. And put a little bit of drop ourselves down to we'll put 10 flaps. Oh, we need to take flaps off, sorry. Oh dear, I've got errors for all sorts of things now and I'm not even trying. So just to trim up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're on a level flight. We'll reduce our engine speed a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to land on the runway down here, so they're starting our final approach already.
Cessna 265.
Van Nuys Tower,
Okay.
Cessna November 48265, frequency change.
Right, we'll just go for the frequency change. Airspeed's pretty good just now. I'll reduce it a little bit more. A little bit high, but that's fine. So, airport is over there ahead of us. We're flying over LA, which is kind of cool. So reduce to 1700 RPM. Get this airspeed right down. I'm going to put a little bit of flaps. There we go. Get this airspeed right down. Announce our landing.
Burbank Tower, Cessna November 48265 is 3 miles west,
little bit
1,600
offline.
feet, with Juliet to land.
Cessna November 48265, Burbank Tower.
Well,
Altimeter 29er. 9er 2 fly straight in runway 8.
So coming into landing.
Fly straight in runway 8, Cessna
Got good
265.
speed. Got good descent.
Cessna 265, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 258 at 6. Cleared to land runway 8.
Coming into land, nice and steady. I'll acknowledge
Cleared
the
to land runway
ATC.
8, Cessna 265.
Altitude's dropping perfect. A little bit low, but that's fine. Just adjust our line a little bit. Float it in. There we go. Nice soft landing. So drop our airspeed or our ground speed down a little bit.
Cessna 265, turn next taxiway.
There we go. So fairly stress-free. I made a couple of mistakes there, so that's going to obviously affect our score a little bit, but I think we should have passed, hopefully. We'll put our flaps back in. That should have helped our manoeuvrability a little bit. There we go, crest taxi.
Burbank ground, Cessna November 48265, taxi to parking.
Cessna November 48265, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Delta cross runway Tree Delta Bravo.
Okay.
Taxiing to general aviation, parking via taxiway Alpha Delta Cross runway Tree, Delta Bravo, Cessna 265.
Okay, so let's get ourselves around here and we'll get into the taxiway. It's not too far actually. We'll just cruise on round. This is a big airport, this one, isn't it? Wow. Not flown into LA. The only airports in America I've flown into, I've been to America once, and it was kind of a semi-work thing. I flew into New York, which is kind of cool because you flew across the sort of Manhattan skyline into there, and then I took a plane across to Houston, Texas, and then from Houston, Texas up to Salt Lake City. So yeah, I've not really done anything other than that. But yeah, it'd be quite cool in the game to go and do something like that, go and fly into New York. Apparently the skyline's pretty cool on this game of Manhattan and stuff. Right, get ourselves round here and into our parking spot. Sorry, parking stand. What's a nice jet over there, isn't it? Right, ground crew are there. Perfect. Nice. There we go. How did I get on? We'll set the parking brake. There we go. And shut down procedure. There we go.
You've performed great today. Keep the same
Oh,
attitude,
thank you.
and I'm sure that you will have great piloting career.
Oh, we got an A. That's good. So, respect to the flight plan. Taxi path, we didn't because we got that little fault. And we got an extended flaps speed warning because I pressed the wrong button. So, not bad considering I pressed the button wrong twice. Yeah, we didn't do too badly. So, plane handling, 100%. Respect the cruise altitude, 100%. So, yeah, I can live with that. Right, onwards and upwards. We have our CPL. So this allows you to fly an airplane for financial compensation and embark on your journey as a professional pilot across a wide variety of activities. Fantastic.
Congratulations. Now you are able to earn money for completing missions.
It's a good job since I've only got 500 in the bank. Okay, so I could in fact go for these endorsements straight away, but yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll go to the missions. Well, go to specializations. So these are all unlocked now, which is great. So I think we might do a flight seeing first of all. Or should we do levels? Yeah, I suppose you should really start with the earlier ones. Let's have a look what's available. Ferry flight and flight seeing. Okay. Alright, so it's taken across the world. Excellent.
You're ready
So
to
there's
take the
flight
next step.
seeing.
I have a mission lined up for you. Prove you can handle this, and more opportunities will come your way.
Coolio. So I've obviously got a few missions around there. As you can see, I have unlocked a fair bit of the west coast. So yeah, we've kind of been working our way down towards LA. But yeah, as it said over here, oh, what's this? Aerial advertising. Oh, that's interesting. So that's come up. That's good. I know there was a bug apparently with it. So we've got. Oh, cool. So Venice flight seeing. Excellent. We're not going to do that one just now because we haven't got the level for it. But then there's a delivery one here. So returning 172 Skyhawk to home base, Newmagen to drone. It's a 30-minute flight, nice and easy, and yeah, a little bit of Germany, is it? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, let's do this then. Let's do this one. Mr. Kilmac, who sent his precious plane away for maintenance, is now eagerly waiting to get it down and flown back near Event Drone. Careful, this client is very picky about his bird. Make sure your landing is spot on. He might be on site when you arrive. Okay, so weather is sunny. Visibility is 139k. 15 degrees. VFR. Yeah. So should be okay, I think. Let's just get stuck in, shall we? Okay, so I'm just gonna get this stuff done quickly. Static port. Remove them. Pitot cover. There we go. And in we jump. So this is looking like a grass airport, which is kind of cool. And I don't think...
Hello, it's Julia Reichert. Thanks for accepting the job. I'm your contact here. Today's lucky bird heading to Nijmegen is this charming little 172 Skyhawk. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. Michael Klimek. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
Okay. Thank you. Right, so
Echo Delta
I'll
Romeo
just deliver
light
this.
traffic Cessna Delta. Whiskey Juliet Romeo Yankee is taxiing to runway tree 6.
Alright, take the parking brake off and we'll just come into our hold short, which is literally just here. There we go. Announce our takeoff.
Echo
And
Delta
it looks
Romeo
like-
light traffic Cessna Delta. Whiskey Juliet Romeo Yankee.
Looks like
taking
we're
off runway
just
tree
going
6 south departure.
down this way by the looks of it. Excellent. Okay, so let's sorry, my throat is giving me some chip. Let's fly around this way and put a bit of flaps on. Okay, we'll just take off, I guess. Right, up and away. Okay, so we've got to fly to 2,100 feet. Okay. I need to just gain some altitude. We're quite close to remove the flaps so we can gain height up a little bit easier. Need to get over this hill. And yeah, I'm just going to avoid the fly around. I think I took off the wrong way around that end on that I took off the wrong way on that airstrip, unfortunately, but that's fine. We will just keep flying and we'll get onto our flight path here. It just means that the flight will be a bit shorter, which is not a bad thing for you guys.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't
I'm
sink.
trying not to. It's pretty windy over in Germany today. So we're just going to try and intercept our flight path here. And Yeah, it's 15k to the airport, so it's airstrip. It's not too far. Yeah, let's have a look out. A wonderful countryside. That's a nice river, isn't it? Wow. Okay, so alright, we'll drop our engine speed back down to 2.3. Get our trim corrected. There we go. Nice level flight. There we go, and we're away. Nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and reduce our airspeed a little bit. Not too much. There we go. Because we're not quite onto our final, but we're certainly going into the landing pattern now, so turn there, there we go. It's definitely a bit wobbly and breezy in here today, but that's fine. We'll, put a little bit of rudder on as well. Ooh. Sensitivity on a controller is really not great, is it? But hey. Okay, so we'll make our turn. There we go. I'll just keep looking out the window. Lovely. It's quite an aggressive bank into here. Where is the landing strip? Try and there it is.
Echo
How are we
Delta
looking?
Romeo Delta traffic Cessna Delta. Whiskey Juliet Romeo Yankee is on final runway 9er to land.
Oh, it's windy. Oh. Keep putting the flaps out too early. Oh, this is a short landing strip, isn't it? There we go, we had to lose a lot of height quickly there. Oh, that's okay. Alright. Just made it. Whew. Crikey. I was properly stressing then.
Echo Delta
Oh,
Romeo
dear.
Delta traffic Cessna Delta. Whiskey Juliet Romeo Yankee is taxiing to parking.
Well, we made it. It wasn't the prettiest of landings, but we'll see what the boss says. It's
I'm
a
sure the trip
gliding
had its
field, this.
challenges, but I hope my plane didn't take too much of a beating. Thanks for your hard work.
Yeah, well, we tried not to. Mission success. Phew, blimey. Well, there's our first ferry flight. Not bad. 98. That should push us into A's. That's not bad, is it? Yeah, landing smoothness, I'm aware of that. And we had a flaps extension at too much speed because I was panicking. But that's okay, right, good. Okay, first flight. So that, in effect, I think should push us up a level. Look at that, our first money. It's not even paid for our CPL. 900 though, can't complain, it's something. But that's moved us up a bit, and more importantly, up a level, and almost actually to level 9, which is
I
quite
see you've
good.
made good progress so far. I think you will need a space of your own. You can take this desk. It's been empty for a while.
That's good. I have a desk at Half Moon Bay. Right, so specializations 4 unlocked. So that is us now at skydiving aviation as well. So we've got flight seeing. So we can do that in our Cessna. We're not far off the light cargo transport either, which is quite cool. And then what I want to get into is this sort of stuff. So we need to perform landings on a soft runway or bush. So, and we need a tail endorsement for that. So yeah, we're getting there, aren't we? So I think I need to do flight seeing or skydiving aviation missions B or above to get the aerial advertising. So it makes sense to do a flight seeing, I guess. And we'll do it in our thingy, in our Cessna 172. Skydiving aviation unlocked. Nice. And it's quite cool because with these new missions we get to just unlock a few other parts of the world as well, which is quite nice. So we're over here just now, and look at that. So that's opened up all of this. So we've got more ferry flights here, so we can start opening up the world around here. So should we fly over Venice? Why not? Why not indeed? Let's do this one. I think Venice will be pretty cool. So it's an afternoon flight. A little bit cloudier, but we could remove the clouds, I suppose. Let's keep them on. Elena Montanari and her mum were inspired by a travel magazine feature to book an aerial discovery tour over Venice, give your passengers the full VIP treatment and make the flight a memorable experience. There we go, look at that. Somewhere I've almost been to a couple of times but never ventured to. My daughter's going there this summer, so hopefully she'll have a good time. Right, let's try this flight seeing. Oh, look at this jet. It's looking pretty funky, isn't it? Cool. So sightseeing quality, flight smoothness and landing smoothness is going to give us the bonuses, and this is worth a little bit more, which is good. So let's get cracking. So yeah, the Garmin 1000, I've been looking at the sort of the autopilot features a wee bit because it's going to be to our advantage a little bit later on, I think, especially with longer flights and stuff. But yeah, I'm still trying to get my head around it. There's a lot of tutorials out there, some go into loads of depth, and some yeah, they're just way over my head. So I think we'll keep playing about with it, and I'll do a bit off screen as well and see how we get on with it. But so Colosseo scenic flights, let's do it. Right, request the boarding.
Everything's fine, Greta. You can initiate boarding.
Roger that.
That's a very manly Greta. Oh, look at that car they've got. Very Italian. There we go. There's our clients. So there she is, and the mum's in the back. So I'll get the engine
Captain,
started
time
up.
to tour all the best spots, don't you think? For today's scenic
I
flight,
agree.
you're guiding Eleanor and her mom over our charming local town of Venice. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Captain,
Right,
make
Eleanor.
this moment one to remember.
We will do our best.
Lima India Papa Victor traffic Cessna India. India Mike Whiskey Quebec is taxiing to runway 2 tree.
Okay, let's get this show on the road, guys.
Hi. Thanks for taking
Hi.
us aboard.
That's
I'm
all right.
Eleanor. Hey, I'm Federica, Eleanor's mom. Pleasure to
Federica.
meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. You noticed all these people sound the same. Right, okay. We'll hold short here, guys. Wait for our clearance, and then we're going to take
Lima
off.
India Papa Victor traffic Cessna India. India Mike Whiskey Quebec taking off runway 2 tree departing straight out.
Right, are you excited? Let's do this.
A bit nervous, but I'll be fine.
Alright,
Can't wait
that's
to see
fine.
the view from up here.
Another grass runway, which is all good. Awesome. So a bit of flaps. Oh, so you can't actually see where you're going. It's right out that way. We're actually really close to Venice here, actually. Right, let's get some speed up down the runway and get taken off. Okay, get ourselves up to 55. There we go, and away we go.
Not sure if I'm actually ready, but no choice now.
You'll be alright. You'll
It's
be
quite
alright,
alright,
Eleanor.
actually.
Yeah, it's fine. And get this, get up to altitude, and then hopefully you'll be happy. Okay, so here we go. So Venice is such a unique place. I mean, look at it. It's mind-blowing. What an amazing place to take a flight around, eh? So we're going to fly around St Marco Square, which is slap bang there. Wow, this is cool. What a lot of, what amazing detail they put into this. That's just fantastic, isn't it? Wow. Flying over Venice. Who would have thought it? Hope you're enjoying this, guys. This is pretty special. I'm talking to Eleanor and her mum, by the way. But yeah, there's St Marco Square, and let's turn these markers off. Wow. So cool.
I imagine the flight to be more slow-paced and dreamy.
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Right. I'm going to fly around this way again.
Hey,
And
what's that shaking?
Nothing's shaking, love. It's all good. I've got it all under control. But yeah, that is pretty amazing.
I didn't expect it would feel like this. Like floating above the world.
Yeah, I agree with you. So we've got a little bit of altitude here by the looks of it, and then we're going to go across to San Giuliano Park, which is the other side of the estuary. And it's kind of on the mainland of Italy, as opposed to this sort of archipelago of buildings that's just built on the water. That's the Grand train station there that brings you into Venice. And then you can see over there we've got the port with the big cruise ships. Amazing.
I don't feel afraid
What
or
a-
dizzy.
What a
nice
unique
surprise.
place. What a unique place. Yeah, let's start our flight, shall we, around here. Nice. Yeah, so San Giuliano Park is basically the entry into Venice, so you need to go past it to get onto the bridge into the Venice city. Yeah, again, it's quite a big park, and lots of green space for folk to hang out in, which is pretty cool. A little bit low, but we're doing fine.
It's amazing how clear everything looks from up there. I feel like I can see forever.
Try and keep ourselves on track. Yeah, so here's the main road that takes you over across to Venice City itself.
I've never
Very
seen
cool.
anything like that.
What a lot of detail. I think we nailed that one, not too bad. So, get a little bit of speed up again. And we're going to head across to the Basilica. This is quite a cool flight, actually. I'm glad I've done this one. What a stunning part of the world. Like I said, I came so close to visiting here as well. I basically, when the kids were younger, we had this really odd camper van, and we took it to Europe, and on the drive out, the gearbox went, and we ended up having to get towed to a garage, and we were basically planning to go away for about a month.
I'm feeling better now. I'm almost enjoying the ride.
And
I
then,
can tell
yeah,
you're
what we
pushing past your nerves. That's awesome.
Sorry,
well
Eleanor.
done.
So yeah, we managed to get, we had insurance and cover, breakdown cover, so we managed to get a hire vehicle, but it was just like a people carrier, so we had to change our plans quite a lot. So we went from the UK, drove into France, that's where we broke down, about halfway through France, got this vehicle, and we then had to catch a ferry from Nice, which is on the Mediterranean coast, down to Corsica. That was the plan. So the hire car we got, I had to peg it all the way down to Nice in Awana, and
I'm blown
it was
away.
about
Stunning,
1,500
surreal,
miles,
really.
and then managed to catch the ferry, got to Corsica, and then from Corsica we went across to Italy. The plan was to come up to Venice, but in the end we ended up going into the Dolomites because we had to get back to the garage to pick up our van. So we went to the Dolomites instead, visited there, which was amazing, and then from there we went to Disneyland with the kids, Euro Disney near Paris, and a couple of days there and then headed back. But yeah, the plan was always to go to here, Venice, and potentially into Slovenia or Croatia, because Croatia is just a short hop down the coast here as well. We're really close to Croatia, so if we followed in this direction, we'd end up going into Croatia.
Feels good to step outside my comfort
so
zone.
yeah,
I
that was the
feel
plan
like
originally, but never
I'm a
managed
kind
it.
of
So
explorer.
it's quite
Real
nice to
adventurer.
come here on the
Come
game.
on, where are your whip and your hat? Just kidding.
So I'll speed up a little bit. We'll get these guys to Cello Basilica. Going a little bit slow. There it is down there.
Fantastic. Exactly what I expected. Bring us
Don't you-
awesome pics of this scenic tour.
Well, don't worry too much about the stalling noises. I'm just sorting myself out. But yeah, look at that. Very cool.
It's rolling out the red carpet for us.
There we go. Now we're doing pretty well with this one, I think. There we go. And then we go back to the airport. I hope you enjoyed that, you two, as much as I did. What a stunning part of the world. It's so unique, isn't it? All these crazy little islands. These little islands would be amazing to explore, wouldn't they? We've always got the ones with all the properties on, but these are ones with nothing on. It's such a cool place to explore. Alright, get ourselves back to the airport, ladies. So on to final approach. So I think next episode we'll do some flights, more flights. Well, between this and the next episode I'll do some more flight seeing and delivery contracts, and we'll try and get our money up a little bit, because
Lima India Papa Victor traffic Cessna India. India Mike Whiskey Quebec is on final runway 23 to land.
yeah, because we want to get to the point where we can get our own company, and to do that we need cash. So yeah, it's going to be one of those ones where we just need to do a bit more grinding, I think, unfortunately. But yeah, I think we've done pretty well. I would foresee this one giving us a fairly decent payout, hopefully. But let's get ourselves landing on here and turn them off now. We don't need them. And yeah, we'll just have our nice gentle flight into here. Increase our speed a little bit. go. And get ourselves over the water, off the water. And a nice gentle landing. There we go. So hold short's just up here. There we go. Put the flaps back up. And yeah, we'll get ourselves into our parking stand.
Back to the airport, guys. So, Eleanor,
Yep.
you want to fly again?
Can't wait to do it again. Loved every minute of it from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
No problemo.
You turned your
There we go.
passengers into flight addicts, haven't you? Anyway, I can see that anxiety has turned into excitement. Well done.
No problem. And that is us done. Oh, not too bad. Landing smoothness was a little low again, but look at that though. Oh yes, our first super. Brilliant. Nice. Our first S rating. Can't complain at that. Good. Okay, so that's a good amount of XP as well. Perfect, so another 1600 credits. So we've pretty much paid for a CPL now, which is good. And we're almost at an A rating. Level 10. Boom. So that will have unlocked some more stuff, I think. Oh, what's going on here? Sorry. My controller has just suddenly stopped working. Oh, it's gone all fidgety. Right, I think we're going to finish the episode here. My controllers have all gone suddenly a bit funny, but yeah, we are now got cargo transport light, which is amazing. Oh, stop it. This is the problem with this game at the moment. It's not fully ironed out, is it? Aerial advertising. Oh, stop it. Goodness me. So we've got our first one. Right. Enough. I think we'll finish the episode there. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to share a comment, you are more than welcome to. As I said, I'll do a little bit more grinding off screen. We've only got 3,000 credits in the bank, and I want to get enough money to start up our own company. What I might look at is I might do some of these next time. So yeah, there's no point really doing the tail wheel endorsement until we've kind of got to that stage, because hopefully this isn't going to bug out again. Oh, it's doing it again. Let's see if we can work it. Which one is it? Yeah, search and rescue. Yeah, so there's no point really doing it until there. Oh, sorry. Right, enough. It's a glitch between the controller and the mouse trying to override each other. I don't know why it does it. It's a bit weird, but never mind. Right, on that note, I will do some grinding, we'll get some money together, and yeah, next episode we'll maybe do a bit of flying in Tasmania, we'll maybe do a bit of flying in Madagascar, and yeah, we'll earn some cash and get our money up so we can start getting towards owning our own company. Right, see you all very, very soon. All the best.